Whether we like it or not, artificial intelligence will fundamentally alter the way we think and work. One of the newest artificial intelligence models is GPT. In its first week, it accumulated more than 1 million users. After all, it took Facebook and Instagram 2.5 months and only 5 days, respectively, to reach the 1 million user mark. But recently, what is ChatGPT? And did you know that ChatGPT makes your daily life much easier? Let's find out. ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot that's built on top of OpenAI's GPT 3.5 and GPT-4 families of large language models. It is being used for a wide variety of purposes, including poetry prompts, trivia questions, content creation, software coding, script writing, and more. This AI technology is going to alter the lives of many professionals, right from doctors and salespersons to even lawyers. The AI industry is a billion-dollar industry, and the hype over it is massive. It has been reported that the valuation for OpenAI in 2023 will touch $200 million, hopefully up from just $30 million last year. This would mean that there is a forward 145 price-to-sales multiple. Keeping the financial side of the industry aside, ChatGPT would be changing our entire life by changing the way our daily workflow goes due to the integration of such tools. ChatGPT is quite simple to use and can help answer questions and generate content based on prompts. This has led many to believe that AI will take away their jobs. On further testing, ChatGPT is able to produce results much faster and more efficiently than humans can, and it comes without vacation time, health insurance, and team sex. It's still quite fresh to the world and has a long way to grow, and it surely will get better. It took quite a few years to build this technology, and since its foundation is pretty strong, its updates and new installments will surely be game changers. GPT-4 is already in the works and is expected to release in a few months' time. ChatGPT is a revolution that will be marked by AI. Once it is in its highly advanced form, other companies will build their own tools on top of it and benefit from it. In fact, it has already been predicted by Forrester that 10% of all Fortune 500 enterprises will use AI to generate content. Chatbots have been around since 1966, and the first version of this particular model by OpenAI GPT was released more than 5 decades later in 2018. However, ChatGPT got the major hype that other chatbots didn't, due to its simple user interface that generates great quality. Moreover, the UX that it provides is groundbreaking, which has provided it with an appealing touch. Apart from this, the AGI factor used in this new AI era also holds great relevance in how it's going to change the world. AGI is the abbreviated form for Artificial General Intelligence. It is a conscious, self-teaching system that could eventually surpass human control. Developing such a technology is the core mission of OpenAI. According to the executive Greg Brockman at OpenAI, the most important question is not going to be how to make technical progress, but rather what values are ingrained in it. On the other hand, Mohammed Ahmad Mustak at Stability AI has stated, "I don't care about AGI. If you want to do AGI, you can go work for OpenAI. If you want to get stuff that goes out to people, you come to us." American entrepreneur and billionaire Reid Hoffman is a big supporter of OpenAI. He has even showcased his support by donating to OpenAI's nonprofit through his charitable foundation. While doing so, he claimed that reaching an AGI would be a bonus for them and not a requirement on a global level. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, has said that when AGI arrives, it may be hard to identify it. This is because it would arise as a product of a gradual transition. Despite this, many professionals have been debating the potential impact of AI models. A Harvard Center for Internet and Society researcher, Aviv Lavadia, stated, "It's like an invasive species. We will need policy making at the speed of technology." The negatives that come from the use of generative AI are plenty, one of them being AI being used to disseminate disinformation. For instance, this AI technology could be used to create photorealistic videos or depict tragic events that may not have happened in real life, instilling fear and hatred in the hearts of many. Fei Li, the co-director of Stanford's Institute for Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence, stated, "Trusting information is part of the foundation of democracy, and that will be profoundly impacted." On the positive side, Microsoft has made a huge investment in OpenAI. This comes with a majority profit-sharing agreement in which it makes back its investment as well as a share of additional profits. It includes the promise for OpenAI to eventually return to non-profit control. According to Altman and Brockman, this is a safety override, an automatic circuit breaker to prevent OpenAI from concentrating power, in the case where it becomes a huge venture. Apart from this part of the deal, there is another side in which OpenAI could gain access to a new source of data from Microsoft's Office suite. This is quite significant for OpenAI as AI models mine the internet's available documents to exhaustion. Google has already thought about this and has kept its massive AI division separate to protect their own businesses. In 2023, a huge set of AI releases is expected. Stability AI is expecting its fair share of updates, especially since it has made a bargain with Amazon, Apple, and Facebook. Parent company Meta is also blessed with massive AI units. Apple recently sent out an update in which it integrated Stable Diffusion directly into its latest operating systems. The ChatGPT buzz is everywhere, and everyone is excited and intrigued to be a part of the experience. As we speak, there are plenty of startups that are looking to build either around or against OpenAI, Stability, and the rest of their competitors. AI-based copywriter Jasper is one such startup that built its tools on top of GPT, generating an estimated $75 million in revenue last year. As we speak, the company has shifted its focus away from individual users, some of whom are shelling out $100 or more per month for features that ChatGPT now provides. The changes that ChatGPT is going to bring are massive. The healthcare industry will benefit significantly from it, making medical procedures exponentially faster. It would even aid in emulating how doctors made clinical decisions. Possessing a large database, the ability to extract useful information and using a predictive process to identify the right pieces would massively benefit the medical field. This would also help provide around-the-clock medical assistance and aid in preventing medical errors. The immigration procedures will also be changed due to the advent of ChatGPT. It would aid in preparing country profiles for asylum claimants and could even assist in preparing the history of events. Indulging in legal research would also be much faster as opposed to how it's done in today's times. Language barriers pose a major shortcoming during the various immigration procedures, and ChatGPT will come to the rescue in this regard by translating the documents to be submitted. One of the most important benefits it would have is that various services provided by different industries would be able to sync wearable devices and supportive consumer technologies such as Alexa. Chatbots were created using the concept of natural language processing, and the best chatbots that are produced are domain-specific and task-driven. This indicates that the better the NLP model is, the more powerful the chatbot would be. For instance, if you ask ChatGPT to write up a cooking recipe, it can do so instantly with great precision and clarity. ChatGPT will impact various fields, from community management to legal advice to remote medical assistance. It would also impact tutoring, virtual assistants, and the internet as a whole. Many have been comparing the advent of ChatGPT to the advent of Web 3.0, and it truly looks like it will be as mind-blowing as Web 3.0 was. ChatGPT can also help you make money if you are in the marketing field or wish for a good SEO-driven article to be written up. ChatGPT can just do that in the most articulate way possible. Thank you for exploring the incredible possibilities of ChatGPT with us today. As we have delved into its transformative capabilities across various industries, it's clear that ChatGPT is set to revolutionize the way we work, communicate, and create. From enhancing medical procedures to simplifying immigration processes, and from empowering marketing strategies to providing personalized assistance, ChatGPT is poised to shape a future where AI becomes an integral part of our daily lives. So, whether you are a professional seeking new opportunities, an entrepreneur looking to leverage AI potential, or simply an enthusiast eager to witness the unfolding AI revolution, ChatGPT holds the key to unlocking countless possibilities. Join us as we delve deeper into the world of ChatGPT and discover the endless ways it can help you achieve your goals, enhance your productivity, and propel you towards success. Don't miss out on being at the forefront of this AI-powered revolution. Subscribe now, hit that notification bell, and be ready to embark on an extraordinary journey with ChatGPT. Together, let's shape a future where AI enriches and empowers every aspect.